Okay, let's go over number 1. About 10% of Americans get a bitter taste from the drug PTC. The ability to taste the compound is dominant over the inability to taste it. So I'm going to start there. Taste is dominant to non-taster. A woman who cannot taste PTC is married to a man who can taste it. The man's mother can taste it, but his father cannot. Write the genotypes or possible genotypes where required of all individuals. So I'm going to set this up like a family tree. The woman cannot taste PTC. So we know that she is going to have 2 little t's in her genotype. This is the woman. The man can taste it. So we know he has 1 big T in his genotype, and we're not sure of the other allele yet, so don't fill it in yet. The man's mother can taste it, but his father cannot. So I'm going to add on his mom and dad. His mother can taste it, so she has a capital T in her genotype. His dad cannot taste it, so he's going to have 2 little t's. Now we know what the man's other allele is because he has to get 1 allele from his father. Okay, and it says write the genotypes or possible genotypes where required of all individuals. Well, we're done this question. We can't fill in the other allele on his mom, this allele here, because we don't know. There's not enough information given. So we are done part A. Part B, the second generation parents, that's these people here, have 8 children. How many do you predict are PTC tasters? So when they ask you to predict, then you're going to write their genotypes in a Punnett square and solve the Punnett square. Okay, so we're going to have big T, little t there, another big T, little t, 2 little t's, and 2 little t's. And we were asked for how many are PTC tasters. So tasters, remember, have the capital T in their genotype. So it's half of them. And just because we're going to have more complicated questions than this, I'm going to explain how do you figure out, because we know what half of 8 is. It's 4. But mathematically, we can do this in 2 ways. We can write it as a fraction, 1/2 times the total number in the population is 4. Or we can write it as a decimal equivalent, 0.5 times 8 is 4. And that's how many, or how we figure out that they are PTC tasters. It also asks what is their genotypes. Their genotypes are big T, little t. Okay, third part of the question, how many of them are not PTC tasters and what are their genotypes? Well, we can see here that half of them are not. And so 0.5 again times 8 is 4. And their genotypes are little t, little t. And we are done this first question.